Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Red Bull Debrecen. So we are in the start of the season. It's a good chunk in, 4 games in of the league, but we have also played game against CSKA Moscow in the Champions League qualifying. We beat them 3-0 in the first leg, so we'll be playing the second leg today and seeing what our possible group could be if we get through, which hopefully we should do. You can see that we are unbeaten in the league so far, only conceding 2 goals in 4 games and smashing a bunch of goals in, which is great to see. As you can see, 12 goal difference, no losses, 2 points clear in the league, which is great stuff. Still in the per cup. Excuse me. And then the Champions League, obviously we've got CSKA Moscow. There were a bunch of transfers that I need to update you on. We've kind of had a bit of a clear out of players that aren't really needed anymore. So we'll start with the outgoings. You can see Elder Herminio has gone to Hamburger for £8.5 million. A good little bit of profit there as well. Didn't play much for us. I don't think was going to be the quality enough to get us where we want to be, so made a bit of money on him. Javier Marin is a bit of a sad one to go, but understandable as well. We made a good 7.75 million on him, and he's gone to Salzburg as well, which is nice. So he'll still be playing Champions League football. Already got a goal in his first 3 games, which is good to see. But yeah, he was a very solid player for us for a good few seasons, but we've brought in a few players that will definitely be upping the game. Simao has also gone 5 million to Atletico Mineiro. So a bit of profit on there as well. Ibrahim Mohammadi, our Iranian left back, has gone to Lorient. Again, bit of profit, few million there as well, which is nice to see. Xenophon Alexandris, the Peruvian centre half, again, good amount of money for him, 4 million there. Michael Kim has gone off to Ferencváros. We have sold a couple of players to our rivals, Ferencváros, but I don't think it's going to be enough for them to really challenge us again. But he just was, I think, technically, we've brought in another right back who's just better all over the field. Mentally and physically, he was great, but his technicals just were letting him down at too many points. So I wanted to change that up. Carl Lambert, one of the young Englishmen we got from Spurs previously on £775,000. We sold to Brighton in the Championship. Again, another player that, I mean, he was good, but we could get a bit of money for him, and he wasn't ever going to really reach what we needed. Mano is another one that's gone, Brazilian right back / midfielder who's gone to Ferencváros for 3.5 million. Rosso gone to Union Berlin, the midfielder for Brazil. He's gone to there. Philippe Guigma has gone to Sevilla for a few mil as well. He was pretty decent, but again, wasn't going to get in the side. Cesar Augusto's gone back to Brazil with Goiás for 2.3 million. Marcio Santos Menez has gone to Dresden for 2.3 million. Tony's gone to Sierra for 2.3 million. Another Ferencváros signing, Marco Sekasan, £2 million. He's gone there. He's not bad in pace, really, but other than that, wasn't showing much kind of development on that front. Dusko Matelic, another one that's gone. We're getting to the stage now where these are the kind of players we just were getting rid of rather than making any profit on. Martin Baran has gone. Gaula Marton, a few of the youth academy players. Sanin Kize has gone to Honved. Gabaski has gone to Ujpes. Gatalski's gone to Jenna. Callum Murphy, another player that's gone to Ferencváros. He's the goalkeeper, young English goalkeeper that came through the ranks. I mean, he's not bad, but again, wasn't ever going to be what we needed. And then who else we got? Tamas Bogar, bit of a sad one. He's gone now. German Pereira, another one that's gone. So Rossi, Ben Niven, and Zolt Voros we were able to finally get rid of. Took us a little while to get rid of him. And then Rusty and Sergeev as well. And then a bunch of loans still going out to see, hopefully, if they develop. But this is the exciting bit, the ins. So we saw that Brenner was coming in from Bayern for 23 million. We are starting to develop him as a shadow striker because he's got all the stats for it and he's very well rounded. And he's been very, very good this season so far. When it comes to next up, we've got Lelina from Internacional. A great attacking midfielder, can play on the right and left-hand side on the wings, left-footed, so he can cut in on that right-hand side. A very, very good player. Bought in for 12.75 million. Hopefully, he can still continue to develop at 19 years of age. We've got Roberto Bautista from Nacional, £5 million. The right back that we've developed into a right back, effectively. He was a wing back, really, and a winger, but He's got the ability to play at right back, and especially as we're very attacking with our fullbacks, I think he'd be the perfect player. Fantastic physicals, 20 years of age, some good dribbling, good first touch, crossing is good as well, which you definitely want in a wing back sort of role. Jorge Cachon from Pachuca, £4 million. I think we showed you this guy as well. Left-footed central midfielder, but can play further forward as well. Another player that's very well rounded, someone who can come into the centre midfield. Julio Cortez, 2.9 million. Another right back kind of option that we've got there if needed. Another player that can play in that complete wing-back role. So he'll be playing there mainly. Because Batista is left-footed. So he'll be playing further up the pitch. He is definitely much better further up the pitch. So that is something that we will be looking to use. And Cortez just behind him as well there. Gilberto's come in, 2.7 million. He's on loan at Frankfurt at the moment, but a centre-half. Looks decent and definitely looks like someone who could develop quite nicely. Tackling at 18 already, which is phenomenal. Then we've got Luizinho from Lyon. Kind of a risk buy. He was on a free, so I thought I'd just bring him in. Doesn't look too bad. We'll see how he develops and goes forward from there. Kind of can't rush into that. Povzenic has come in as well. He's at Frankfurt on loan. 17-year-old striker. Looks very, very nice. Technique's nice. Teamwork's nice. Dribbling and first touch is great. He might be better as a deeper player because of that finishing, but he's still very, very nice. Mikhail Jediklik for 52k on loan at Honved. Another winger that looks okay. I think we can and we'll make money on him easy. So that's kind of why those last two guys have come in. Definitely, we can definitely make money on him and go from there. But we will be playing CSK Moscow today and hopefully seeing who we get in the Champions League group stages as well. So this will be likely the lineup we've got. Brenner is out injured at the moment. MNM hasn't been playing because we've been playing our other boys. Otherwise, it's kind of a usual setup, really. Dan Lewis is out needing a rest as well. We're 3-0 up. I think we'll be okay otherwise, because we've got Eziam Meslier in goal, Cortez, Demokos, Erak, and Thomas at the back. Demokos and Erak are having a great partnership in there. Amado and Sandri, the usual pair from last season. And then we've got De La Fuente on the left, Bautista on the right, Cristiano and Lelina in the middle there. Is Lelina best in a shadow striker? I'd probably swap those over, actually, thinking about it. I know Cristiano is probably better as an attacking midfielder, but his finishing is so good. You've got to pop him there. But yeah, that'll be the team. We've got a good, strong bench still with the likes of Bersetti, Pascal. Maxic is in the side now. He's joined up with the squad following his loan at Frankfurt. Looks very, very nice. First touch, passing, physicals are great. Decisions, 18 years old. He'll hopefully develop fantastically. But yeah, we'll jump into the game. We'll stick with our 4-2-4 that we play with most games and go from there. It's been really comfortable this season. I've kind of regretted how we performed against Red Bull Leipzig, because I think we changed formation and everything and it didn't work at all, which is disappointing. But I think this formation is probably the way to go for us. I think the way we play, Lenina just not quite getting a shot away well enough there to get a goal. But I think it works very well with the kind of attacking midfielder sitting there and then the shadow striker pushing on as well. We've got two playmakers just behind him as well. They've got those runs going in behind the defence, and with the inside forwards on either side coming in as well, you've kind of got four players all driving at the box at the same time or at similar times. And then with fullbacks being able to bomb on, we can then look to hopefully get a few crosses into the box and fill that in. But there you go, Cristiano up to Lenina. And then this is where we've got good players that can dribble. So they're able to drive at the defence and then cause a bit of issue and then hopefully spring an attack. But Bautista's done so well there. And on his weaker right foot, it just pops in the bottom right-hand corner near post. Keeper probably should have done better, but he did brilliantly well to get round the defender. It was all on him, and his ability there just shone. And he was able to kind of really create something for himself, because you can see there the challenge on Lenina, but Batista's got the ball. He's able to kind of shimmy one way, use that acceleration he's got, and pop it in the bottom right-hand corner. Free kick for us now. Cristiano playing it deep. Four defenders back still. We don't want to throw anyone forward, you know. Don't want to risk it. No point. Not able to quite ply the ball through there, but Lenina's now taking on the defender. Fires it across. Oh, hits the post on the far side. And Bautista's able to get back and retrieve that ball once again. Plays it back to Cortas, who looks for that 1-2, but it is cut out by Mbolo. and they are able to get it clear, and they are now running at the defence. We've got plenty of players back, so we really shouldn't be in much trouble here. Amado with great work to get back and win that ball, and that is part of the work rate that we've got in the squad. We've got some phenomenal work rate levels, and that's exactly what we need in this sort of formation, because the two midfielders are quite isolated effectively in that middle. They need to be able to work hard to get up and down that pitch to really support the boys, because the front four basically won't do that. But it's 1-0 at half-time, which isn't bad at all. I think we'll take Conrad off. He's not playing great, and I think we're absolutely fine to do so. We'll bring on Salai, who's always very reliable to some extent. Can see that Julio Cortez isn't playing great, but we haven't got a right back on the bench, and I'm not really too bothered about his performance at this stage, because it's just about getting him used to the role at right back, as well as the fact that we are 4-0 up currently, so no real worries there. I mean, this is a great run by Adama, but it's well wide and never really troubled us in the end. So throw in further up the pitch. Cortez lobs it in, is headed clear by Adif, but Lunina is going to be able to get there and start recycling this ball back into the opposition half. It's tackled well, but Amado's latched onto that. Cristiano plays it into Salai, maybe looks into Sandri. This is where we want Thomas to be making those runs. Cristiano looks through, a lovely ball. Batista's able to get there. Is he able to? He does keep it in. Looks to get a ball in, doesn't quite. Cortez back to Amado, fires it in. I mean, it's some good football in it, really. You can't be complaining about that. The kind of little short play, the tiki-taka style in and around the edge of the box. We've got enough players in there to make those little runs like this. Like, you've got two players making a run there. The same run, effectively, but it's still a good run. And it's created enough time for us to be able to play it back and across. And Amado's popped it in. So we'll bring on Maxic for Sandri. Sandri's not kind of dropped off his performance a little bit in the second half. So we'll bring Maxic on. It's comfortable, and I think he's definitely good enough to be able to perform for us. There's 10 minutes to go. We could probably bring someone else on, give him a bit of game time. Salah's not doing great, which is a shame. But Young Kwang, why don't you can come on for a little runabout. Bring him on for Lalina in the attacking midfield spot. And that will probably run out the game. Very comfortable in the end. They only had one shot on target in the whole game, so I'm happy with that, very much so. 2-0 win there. In the end, it was 5-0 on aggregate. A comfortable victory overall against CSK. And we should hopefully now be able to see our group stage. Okay, well, this isn't great. Dan Lewis looks like he could be moving to Man United because the chairman just felt it was too good to refuse. I mean, but we could win. It's so disheartening when they do that. And we've had a few of those in this kind of series where they've taken it away from us. But no, that's okay. We can get more money. But I think we can get more for him. I reviewed the transfer. We think that if you're alright, we could get more for him, so we could provide great. Yeah, okay. At least we're going to try and get a bit more than 21 million. I mean, it's a good amount. But we are at the Champions League group stage. I'll keep you updated with the Lewis transfer, see what happens there. But we can see that Man United are in fact in the first seed, along with a bunch of other incredible teams. Second seed is looking ridiculous as well. I mean, second seed looks, if anything, better than the first seed. Then you've got third seed, which is, again, pretty good. There's a few teams in there that I think we can beat, though. And then we're sat in the fourth seed, right down the bottom here, alongside our Red Bull counterpart, Salzburg. So, we'll just jump ahead and see how we do. So we'll jump quickly through the first group. So that's where the first teams lie. Tottenham, Juventus, Borussia Dortmund, Milan, Real Madrid, Hertha, Liverpool and Chelsea. I mean, just none of that sounds appealing. Maybe Group C, because we've beaten Borussia Dortmund, and Benfica I think we could have. And then Group G, maybe. It would be nice to get some redemption on Leipzig. But nothing too spectacular. But again, I mean, if we're thinking about possibly getting into Europa knockouts, you've got this Group H, which I think we could do. We can beat Rangers. I reckon we could beat PSV. We could beat Copenhagen, and I think we could maybe beat Monaco in that group. Although we struggled last time against them. And then I think Group C is probably the best group we could be in. So let's take a look. This is the one we want. Oh no, it's Red Bull Salzburg. I got excited then. That's Group D. Group E. Oh, we've got Group E. Oh no. That's probably one group that we didn't want at all. Porto, Real Madrid and Man City. We played Porto before. I don't think we have played Real Madrid or Man City before, but they're going to be a bit of a challenge, I'll be honest. But there you have it. We've got our group set for the group stage of the Champions League. We'll have to come back and see how we do. We'll probably jump through the first 3 games maybe, nice and quickly. And I'll jump back with you when we've kind of got a bit of a stability in the league and see where we're at and go from there. But it's going to be a challenge, but I think we've got every chance of getting into Europa League. Fingers crossed anyway. But I hope you did enjoy. I hope you like, subscribe and all that good stuff. And then I will catch you next time.